Welcome back to the Fanspeak Network. It's Thursday. It's Sibling Showdown. Lots to talk about. Free agency moves just happening daily. Obviously, the big news today, Kyler Murray is now a Viking. So stuff to keep up with every single day. Steve's been doing best ball lunch break every single day. But now we get to reconvene as siblings, as a showdown, draft together in just 1 minute.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. Fanspeak. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Degen Steve, that OG vision. Yeah. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one. Fanspeak, forever.
That's right. Mike Rob just mentioned that match didn't even plan it like that. Steve, how about that? It's just that sibling lockdown, you know?
I saw what I was wearing earlier. That is, if you watched my show earlier.
I did watch it. I had it on. I jumped in a little bit, but I was so into the Players Championship today. So my guy, Spieth, had a double bogey on 18. I'm so bummed about that. But I watched, but I didn't remember because I was really into the Players Championship today. Getting really into the golf streets. Think I'm going to set up an albatross show for the next couple weeks. But you were in the baseball streets today. But Best Ball Lunch Break has been like every single afternoon at lunch break time and has been awesome. Steve, catch me up. I mean, I know I've been keeping in touch with everything, but like highlight what's been the biggest movers for you in the last couple of days, because it's been very active.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we got another big domino to fall quarterback today with Kyler. Right now, that has Cousins on the outside looking in for a starting role. You know, still don't know what the Browns are going to do. Still not 100% sure on the Cardinals, despite what some people think. I posted this in our Discord. Jacoby Brissett's agent doesn't know that he's starting, so it's probably not a great sign that the Cardinals are definitively turning the keys over to Jacoby Brissett for next year. So still a lot to fully work out there, but definitely one of the best landing spots is locked up in Kyler. Still waiting on the Aaron Rodgers fallout. That's probably the big one, honestly, because if not, then I think Cousins probably goes to Pittsburgh. Running back wise, they keep signing. We saw Keaton Mitchell sign. We saw Rashard White sign. Rashard White got like the least amount of money of anyone not named Isaiah Pacheco. But he goes to a situation where he's got a perfect role. At the very least, he is the Austin Eckler in the Washington offense and could be a lot more, given that right now all they have is JCM. But we have big running back signings like Walker and ETN. We have medium signings like Gainwell and Dowdle and Algier, and then we have some surprise signings like C-Rod and Sean Tucker and things of that nature. So and even Keaton Mitchell. So running back, I think we're going to have to really figure out some of these rooms, like what they project to be, what we can expect going forward. Wide receiver wise. Actually, still a lot of names out there. I mean, we had a couple of minor signings, like Calvin Austin signed today, but for like $4 million. Whilst a lot of big receivers have moved teams, the biggest one in terms of moving teams was Mike Evans. We still have some big names still available, like Juwan Jennings, like Debo, like Diggs, a handful of others. And then the tight end market still kind of waiting on the Goddard and Njoku side of things, but kind of all the other tight ends have either gone back to their team like Kate Otten or found a new landing spot like a Chico Conco or Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Goddard still hasn't signed, right?
Yeah, so his contract was supposed to void, and apparently the Eagles and him agreed to push back the date. So that would lead to believe that they're maybe trying to work out something. And far from a guarantee, but that would be how I'd read it so far.
And Calvin Austin, where did he sign him? Just catch me up here, since I had golf on all day long, and doing some other stuff. I've been catching up and had like Underdog.
He's on your favorite team.
Wait, did he go to the Giants?
He did.
Shit. I mean, Steve ratted me out. Mike asked in chat if Steve's going to rat me out to mom and dad about my love for Cam Scatterbo. I sent the Rich Eisen show had Cam Scatterbo on. I posted the whole clip in interview in Discord. I said, this does not seem like a guy that's going to be RB2 or 3. This seems like a guy that's going to be RB1. Just my feeling. Obviously, I'm Cam Scatterbo delusional. Send it to our family chat and said, I love him. There were people in chat that said, I'm a Washington fan and I love him. I said, see, there's other people like me. And then Steve busts me and says, have you gotten your tickets for Giants training camp yet? So you're ratting me out to mom and dad. That's bullshit. But I do want to go to Giants training camp. I kind of do. It's in West Virginia this year. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's
I'm going to have to
closer.
road trip. No. Okay. So, and then there was one other question. So what was the whole thing about Jacoby Brissett's agent? Because I know that whole thing, and that shocked the hell out of me that they would just say, we're running that back.
Yeah. So I posted it in our Discord. I can't remember what beat reporter, but some beat reporter went to the source, right? They went to Jacoby Brissett's agent, and his agent said, Jacoby has not heard this from the team. That has not been conveyed to us that he is like the definitive starter. Even definitely staying as a starter. It still could happen, but I kind of think the Cardinals are keeping their options open. Is how I kind of look at it.
Okay. Well, I wonder if Kirk goes there. You know me. I love my Kirk Cousins and don't understand why he doesn't have a home yet. I, of course, hope Aaron Rodgers, based on my drafting, goes back. And did you read my article yet from the other day, Steve? The 3 best value stacks?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. I hope Aaron Rodgers goes back because that is a hell of a value stack with Pittsburgh. Mike McCarthy's always had good offenses, including, of course, with Aaron Rodgers. So I hope he goes back there. But then if he doesn't go back there, Steelers are a perfect spot for Cousins. If he does go back there, which I hope, I feel like he's got to go to Arizona. That just seems so odd unless they're just trying to tank. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett does not win games. He was fun for fantasy last year, but he's not
and which is possible that they are trying to tank. But yeah, I think it's right now just Cards and Browns that are really even open as a full-time starting role. And who knows with the Browns? It's such a mess. Like there's some Browns beat reporters who think that it could be Deshaun Watson.
Oh God, yuck. Did you hear that report? Good old Diana that said that the Raiders want him to be like the mentor.
Yeah.
I assume he wants to play. And then I heard other reports like maybe Kyler would look at the Rams and just like be a mentorship to go. And if Cousins wanted to play like another 5 years or something like that and really knew it was Stafford's last year, that would be an absolute perfect fit with McVay, but obviously he wouldn't be playing this year unless something happened to Stafford. So weird stuff, more dominoes to fall, but a lot have fallen. So I know you're going to write about it. By the way, a couple quick notes. If you're watching, we appreciate you. Hit that like button. And if for some reason you're not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed to the Fanspeak Network as we are on the road to 1K subs. Hopefully we'll hit it before the NFL draft, but we are going to plan a 24-hour live stream in May when all the contests are out. We're very excited. It will be absolutely worth it. We promise you lots of entertaining 24 hours for you guys. So help us get there. Be a friend, tell a friend, as Pat McAfee says, and make sure you've hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, while we're just doing some housekeeping, link in the description, free Discord, link in the description. Oh my God, Rudy's going insane right now. Link in the description, free Discord, link in the description. Check out our Substack. Steve has rankings. I was just going to talk about that. I mean, I don't know if he's eating the wall or I assume you can hear that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. It's really messing up me trying to get through this, but no, link in the description for free Discord, link in the description for 7-day free trial for our Substack. Check it out. If you like it, keep it. If you don't, it's just $34.90. This is unbelievable. Steve, take over. I got to get something for Rudy. And then I promise I'll wrap it up and we will get to drafting and fun stuff. I'm going to lose my mind. Okay. Say something fun.
Okay. So housekeeping notes, as Meg was saying, we do, you can be a YouTube member and we do members only shows. We're going to do another one Sunday night. And I'll also post a separate video. Also, you can join our Substack where you get articles, rankings, all that. That's a 1 week free trial and then a one-time fee for an entire year. And then finally, our free Discord. Join us. We're talking about best ball in multiple sports, but obviously mainly football. every day. It's just a fun time in there as well. And that's totally free, but just going to be a nice way to support us, grow our community, and help us out. We also, a little programming note, tomorrow I will be going live. Instead of usually I go live 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to go live noon tomorrow. So I will be, doing football draft tomorrow. But my lunch hour is going to be a little earlier for tomorrow's show. So hopefully May can figure out what's going on with Rudy. We'll get to drafting soon. While I have it, I will take control, and I'm going to go to chat. So Mike in here saying hot streak still alive. Steve, good coaching here all the time, every time. Totally not sad. We got Disbanded in here with the dot. Always good to see Disbanded. Aiden in here. Mari DiMarcardo, no number one option for the Chiefs. We got Spunky in here. How will Kyler presumably starting in Minnesota affect JJ? Assuming you mean Justin Jefferson, I think it's great for Justin Jefferson. You just look at the difference between Wentz and McCarthy / Rosemer last year. It was night and day. Those 5 games with Wentz, Jefferson had almost double the yardage in per game than those games with McCarthy and Rosemer. Kyler can definitely do that as well. We've seen Kyler in the past have an alpha receiver, Hopkins, in his prime. So I think it's really good. Mike Robb, yeah, I said it already, Disbanded in here again. Always good to see Disbanded both the first and the second time with the dot. Money ain't a thing. Boom. Good to see you. We got Bukowski in here. Evening, folks. Good to see you as well. My early bags are looking good. Well, good. I'm glad you feel good about early exposures. We got Paul in here. My Cam Akers bid is already dead. New Seattle RB1 was signed to Emmanuel Wilson. Yeah, that was a good solid signing by them. Gives them at least the floor. I still wouldn't be surprised to see like Brian Robinson Jr. there. And obviously the draft is extremely live for them.
The Emmanuel Wilson shares that you made us draft thinking where they were Packers is now in Seattle.
Yeah. And as Steve McDivitt says, shares are revived.
Wow.
Very bullish if Goddard stays, to be honest, given I think that is kind of what it comes down to. If they can work out an AJ Brown deal, they'll probably try and retain Goddard, is kind of my guess on it. Haven't really heard anything on the AJ Brown front. I mean, last week at this time, we were hearing it was imminent, and that just never occurred.
I think the insiders just said it kind of cooled, and all right, Steve, let me take back over. I can't take it. I can't take it.
Oh, God.
No, I am so sorry that Rudy interrupted me. Thank you for taking over, but I was going to play this clip when I don't have control. Are we at the top? Is Victor the first one?
No.
I mean, not having control is just eating me alive.
This thing is.
I mean, we really are the Monica and Ross of the best ball space. I need to have control. I'm bossy. Mike calls me Bossy Betsy, and I'm competitive. And Steve is super smart like Ross. But rolling through, good to see everybody in here. Appreciate everybody for joining, chatting, hitting the like button, making sure you're subscribed. Thank you for doing the announcements, Steve. Paulina says very bullish Goddard stays with AJB's status. Yeah, it seems like it's cool there, but wouldn't be surprised if something happens. Great to see Best Ball Q in here. Yo, family, I'm late. Just happy you made it. I actually wasn't late today. I tried to meet with Steve beforehand, and then I was like, well, this just made me on time. We still have to meet after. Poor Steve, probably all the pollen and the damn mid-Atlantic. I've been sneezing and stuff too. Yeah. Paulino says initial Brissett report made no sense. Yeah, I thought it made no sense too. So hopefully we get a little Kirk life there. That's my hope and dream, but TBD on that. We got Fancy Monster, always the hashtag, always the all caps. Go get your guys. Absolutely. Sweetleaf, my guy with the boxers. I said it on your chat today, Steve. Sweetleaf and I need to do a draft with just our boxers flying around in the background. As you can see, Rudy almost ate the wall when I was trying to talk earlier. But time to buy new shoes. 60% of fans want Will Howard. Obviously, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers. I know that. I just think it would be best for Will Howard to have one more year, just like Rodgers himself had. So we got Hartman with the siblings. Great to see that. Can your dog draft 100 teams? Spunky, if Rudy was here drafting me with 150 teams. I would not like to see what those teams would look like. That's why I've gotten in the slow draft streets more when I'm not doing the stream drafts. Okay, so Fantasy Monster thinks Kyler Murray kills JJ. You don't think so? I'm not as big a believer in Kyler Murray. He likes his Call of Duty. He's lazy, but he definitely is an upgrade to JJ.
Yeah,
so
I mean, JJ McCarthy was just horrendous.
He was so bad. He was so bad. We got Crossface in here. Absolutely great to see you, Crossface. With our boxers. At first I meant in our boxers. No. With our boxers in the background. Rudy, trying to make him the Peter Herbstreit of the Fanspeak network, but he needs to behave just a little bit better for that. But no, with our boxers in the background would be hysterical. Aiden, Steve's on make shit list already because it took her 1.3 seconds too long. I could tell you're sneezing. I just wanted to help you out, Yeah, no, I needed to have control. That's why I had to play the clip. Just finished a draft. Says money anything. 20th round, Calvin Austin. He should fill the Wandell role, even with new staff. Yeah, no, I think 20th round Calvin Austin makes sense. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, I think for right now, I think the Giants are still very live to take a receiver in the draft, even in the first round. But I mean, right now, there's so many of these guys that we're just guessing who could get replaced in the draft, or some other option come to more fruition. But right now, I think it's fine.
Yeah. You could be the biggest hater and despise Kyler, but no, it definitely moves. Jefferson up. And I think we'll be seeing him definitely consistently go mid first round, truly. So Steve, again, Steve's rankings will be out tomorrow. Plenty more articles coming this week. Of course, for YouTube members, click that join button. Steve will have another show. He had a great show recapping the early free agency moves. He'll have another show this weekend. And of course, Sunday Night Football with the Shoups. Just let's play the music while I can. Sunday Night Football every Sunday night at 9 p.m. with the Shoups. You get to hear this music. Have Sunday Night Football. And this week, Steve, I think we should do the wheel where we don't know who picks each round. It's like spin the wheel and then we find out who picks each round. What do you say? I mean, I think that's a fun for the YouTube heavies.
Let's do it.
Okay, so that's Sunday night. Again, click join, just $3.99 for the Fanspeak fam and all the other benefits like team reviews and again, show and extra live stream each week. But Steve, it's time to get to it. We've talked about free agency. Rudy's distracted me. I was bossy. We caught up with Chad. I think we've done the usual things. Oh, by the way, speaking of being bossy, did you retweet my tweet?
I did.
You did? Thank you. Appreciate that. Because I'm not streaming it to Twitter anymore. I just wanted to, just let the YouTube algo do its thing and have our people in here. So thank you for doing that. Steve is not amused by my Sunday Night Football music. But Steve, I think it's time to draft. What do you say? We bring over the wheel, though. Get ready for Sunday night. And it can kind of influence what we draft. Because let's be honest, if we had our way, we'd do double anchor. So I took out a couple from the last time. We've got the hero RB, the hero wide receiver, the hyperfragile, or two tight ends in the top 120. Did you want to do anything else before we spin the wheel and have some fun?
Sorry, I can't read it very well.
Hero RB, hero wide receiver, hyperfragile RB, 4 RBs in a row to start, 2 tight ends in the top 120.
Double elite quarterback.
Okay. That's fair. Double elite QB. And then did you want to do 0? We did like 2 0 RBs, or we did at least 1 0 RB the last time we spun the wheel. So
I mean, we can do it. I'm fine.
So add that.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the good old 0 RB, hero wide receiver, hyperfragile RB, 4 in a row, 2 tight ends in the top 120, double elite tight ends for both drafts. And of course, to do a second draft, let's make sure we hit that like button, make sure we're subscribed, all locked in here. Make sure all that to do. We'll set a like goal for the second draft, but we'll do this for both drafts. The first draft will be what? Let's spin the wheel and find out. Oh man, 0 RB again. Crap. All right. Well, that's what we're doing. We apparently are doing a 0. Pull up a Zay build. That's too good. Okay. I'm going to pull over Underdog, though. I'm going to enter from my phone. Steve, we're going to try to execute a 0 RB in the 2026 big board landscape. We don't love that. I'm definitely taking that off for the next one. And Steve, did you want to set a like goal for? And Steve, I did also update your rankings. You are welcome. But again, you are going to be updating the rankings again for our Substack subs. Again, link in the description. You can check it out for free for 7 days. Highly recommend that. And CSB will be updated tomorrow. Coolers has been doing cool stuff, like comparing it to the other sites across the industry. Really cool stuff. And so look for updated rankings again from Steve tomorrow, given all the kind of back half of this week's free agency news. But I did update your rankings. So we will have those in there. We are going to try a 0 RB build. Anybody that wants to get some EV with us doing a 0 RB build, no, just kidding. We are going to be jumping in. Almost click bigger board. Don't even have the money in there to do that. Okay. Anybody that wants to join a big board with us, I'm going to enter in 10 seconds and count it down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. 4 more to start. So if you want to join us, there is room. Let me bring you over the active drafts. Rudy's working on his Kong. Pray to God it stays that way. Waiting for one. And we will get started here with our 0 RB. That always says hashtag 0 RB is dead. Kind of don't totally disagree, but I try to mix up for my builds.
This is a bad spot for 0 RB.
Oof.
I mean, I guess we could take Poole Jefferson out.
Yeah, I was going to say, I actually feel, let me catch up with, so we don't get too far behind here. Okay, we talked about that. Rob says, my hot take with all these daily streams, Steve is ready for a 36-hour stream. Steve will be doing a hell of a lot of the 24, I'm sure. I don't know, Steve, 36, that would be crazy. Titans dropped a new logo. Looks like it was made by Tesla intern. Might need to be a Zay build on this one. That I don't totally disagree with you, but I do believe mixing up your build. So we're going to try to do our best version of a 0 RB. And Steve, do you want to set a like goal? And then we will do a second draft and spin the wheel again. There's not enough late picks that could make this work. No RBs to what round? Okay, that's good. Set a thing. He said we'll be kind and say round 6. Usually what? It's round, would you define it round 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can still do 7.
Going by money, anything in round 6, but
I'd say a like goal, 35 likes.
Okay, 35 likes. We do a second draft. You're here, the coolers. He's updating tomorrow, so get your ass in the mines. And by the way, Mike, Rob, Bruni are doing so many cool things behind the scenes that I can't wait for you guys to see. All I can tease it is say it's really, really good. You're gonna love it. Stay tuned for after the draft round when the schedule comes out. Wide receiver, tight end makes some sense here. Yeah, in a 0 RB, I mean, doing the kind of elite tight end, elite quarterback, it definitely makes some sense. 2 tight ends, the top 120 was made specifically for the Kittle pick. Where is he going actually right now?
He's luckily starting to fall some. But we got a lot of people in this draft.
Oh, we do? Good. Okay. Sorry about
Crossface, Napball, Minsu.
Nice.
Spunky. So.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for drafting with us and chatting with us. Yeah, Crossface at the 1, Napball at the 2, Minsu at the 5. We are at the 9. Or sorry, Minsu's at the 6. We are at the 9. We're about to be up. Spunky's at 11. And if I missed anybody, please let me know. Do you want to go Justin Jefferson with the news?
Yeah, let's do Jefferson. Let's do Jefferson for the news. He got a quarterback. Let's celebrate.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. So we're just doing wide receiver, tight end, or quarterback here. I don't know. You could do tight ends in these situations. This is off your rank. So off of ADP. Rudy, please come here. Just kind of highlight the top ones here coming up here soon. So by ADP, it's McBride, Neighbors, London, Bowers. I mean, I guess this should be the time where we get a tight end, but your call.
If McBride's there, we should take it. I don't love the situation, but
Yeah, I don't like it, but these are the times where you, when you're doing a zero RB build, that is a time to take advantage of doing either elite quarterback, elite tight end, or both. So we'll be back up. Oh, not for a while. We'll be back up at 33 and 40. So Money Anything said we would wait till pick 6, which would be 64. Probably true. Zero RB these days would be more like 81, but we'll figure it out from there. But we're gonna figure this out. But nice to have a friends and family draft going on with a nap god who's in here. What's bro and sis? What's going on? Good to see you. He's got a quarterback. Let's celebrate. Was so nonchalantly I laughed out loud. Steve, how are you feeling on a 2-a-day situation here? Just looking out for you. You have just been crushing it in the best ball lunch break space. Tomorrow, I think you said you wanted to go at noon, a little bit earlier, but absolutely have been crushing it. How are you doing with the 2-a-day today?
No, enjoying it. We'll probably take Saturday off, but we'll be back in it on Sunday, and maybe I'll do a 2-a-day on Sunday also. Maybe I'll throw in an extra baseball stream or something.
Yeah. So how many more weeks? So baseball starts when?
Like 13 days from now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So it's usually like what, the 31st, like the very, very end of the month, right?
25th is when the contest.
It's the 25th this year?
When the contest locks.
Oh God, I always thought it was like right before April 1st that it started.
Yeah, well, that's probably like, I'd have to double check on the schedule, but I'm guessing there's some international games in Japan or Korea or something like that.
Oh, okay.
They do that.
Gotcha. Paul says, love doing the NFC East receiver build out of this spot. Lamb, Neighbors, AJB, Terry. Oh, that's true. You could do that from, kind of like lines up. Makes sense. Sweet Leaf, he's talking about Steelers. Raj or Cuzzy, might as well have Jabba back there. Jabba the Hutt. Hey, I still love my old quarterbacks, Sweet Leaf. So I love your old quarterback with Raj or Cuzzy. Hit the like so we can see Greg and Cindy of Best Ball do another draft. That made me laugh out loud. That was great. I go with the Ross and I almost said Ross and Rachel. Whoa, Ross and Monica. Okay, can't do running back here. So let's look at these positions from ADP. Tet, T. Higgins.
I think Tet or Higgins, either one.
Oh, you want to do Tet? I haven't done Tet yet. So
yeah, why not? I like Higgins above him, obviously, but
me too. But I take a ton of Higgins, and we might as well just trash this draft with picks I don't like because. I heard.
Oh my.
All right, up in 6. Who else do we want? I need more Devonta Smith, and we could do Zay Flowers for Mike.
Yeah, we could.
We could.
I also think, at that pick, I have him moved way up. He still sometimes goes later, but Mike Evans is just in such a massive, great situation now.
Where'd he go?
He hasn't come up yet.
Where do you have him ranked? I mean, you're going to adjust the ranks tomorrow.
You're way past him.
Okay. Whoa. Whoops. Okay. And Devontae. So you have these.
We can wait on Evans. Like he literally could come back.
Oh, okay. Devonta Smith, I was hoping he would fall back. He did not. Do you want to go Zay for Mike?
Let's go Zay.
Do it for a guy, Mike Rob. Maybe Lamar will come back to us. Who knows? You never know.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like, talking with Humes the other day in chat, like, Lamar sometimes falls. Like, it is, it's typically more mid-5th round you can get him, but.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So Spunky did get Neighbors and Devonta Smith. Speaking of NFC East receivers, let's see. Minsu, our guy Ian started 3 running backs. Feels real nice there. JT Walker, and I don't know why I just blanked on his name, Kyron, and then his first receiver with Burden. Crossface goes 3 running backs: Bijan Brown, Etienne, Napball, Gibbs, Nico, AJ Brown, and it's coming around the turn now. I think I covered most of the people. in with us, kind of like a quick, okay. We're at 26 people now. Let's bring it home with the likes. Okay. So Steve set the like goal for 35. Got 30 people watching. Hopefully more will come in. We appreciate you, Fanspeak Fan One. We appreciate you very much. Let's see. We got DJ Quill in here. What's up, guys? I'm ready to get back in the swing of drafting again. Did my first draft of the year this week. Feeling rusty. Looking forward to watching you all do your thing. Appreciate that, DJ Quill. And yeah, the time is here for best ball to ramp up. I certainly hope. I know you've talked about contests, Steve, that, about the little board not filling because it's only a 20 max. I hope they give us a super flex or something, but I mean, plenty more space in the big board, little board, bigger board.
More contests.
What's that?
I just hope they give us more contests. I doubt it'll be super flex, but
Steve, I want super flex. That would be so fun. But yeah, just hopefully more contests. But good luck getting back in the streets. We will certainly help you. Obviously, Steve is drafting every weekday, either 12, 1-ish lunchtime, best ball lunch break. We'll be here every Thursday night and plenty more fun stuff to come. Thank you for the like update. We appreciate our Fanspeak fan. Elite wide receiver, elite tight end to start. This Meg, this draft is already trashed. Massive great place for Evans. Way to be electrical propaganda. Okay, we're almost up. Let's see here. Okay, we're up. Can't do that. So did Lamar come back?
No, he did not.
ADP. So it's Rome, Tate, Lemon, JD.
Let's do 7. Rome.
Okay, so 0-4-1. Definitely need at least one more, not running back yet, to accomplish our 0 RB of no RBs in the first 6 rounds. So did you want to do quarterback with Jaden? Don't have the Higgins stack, so don't need to do Burrow. Or did you want to do Lemon, Harrison, Sutton, Tyson based on ADP? Based on your rank, Metcalf, Sutton Pierce is always also up there. Where did Evans go in this?
We could also pull up Caleb a little bit with the Adunze.
That is absolutely true. Don't mind that. Doing kind of elite quarterback, elite tight end. Haven't gotten much Caleb because you know me. I love doing starting 0-3-3 is my favorite start. So I haven't gotten much Caleb. So the fact that we have Rome, I'm all in for that idea. Rudy's still playing with his Kong, though, bouncing it against the wall. So, so far, so good, though.
I think we go Caleb. I mean, I know Daniel's ADP is higher. I kind of like Caleb more. I think this Bears pass attack is just ready to take the next step. Yeah. My opinion could change if Washington starts adding more weapons. They started with Chig and Rashard White, but their wide receiver room is just so bad after Terry right now.
Yeah, it'll be so interesting to see what happens at 7 there. If Love is gone, do they trade back? Do they take a receiver? They've addressed a lot in free agency at the defense, which obviously needed to happen. I'm no Adam Peters fan, but I do think they have done well getting younger on defense. Okay, so we're going to go Caleb here. So we got accomplished elite quarterback, quarterback in the first 6 rounds, elite tight end in the first 6 rounds, and 4 receivers with 1-0-4-1 to complete our 0 RB. So now we can take per money anything. At 81, we can take a running back. Our first running back will be up at 81 and 88 in rounds 7 and 8. I think, pretty good start. Now we'll see if we can land the plane. What are your thoughts, Steve?
Yeah, no, I mean, money into thing said we could take a running back in the 6th round, but
oh, okay. Right. Yeah, no. So we're going true 0 RB here. First running back will be at pick 81, hopefully, or 88 here in round 7 or 8. So where did Evans go in this one?
Right after Zay.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Now we should have taken Evans, but we did it for Mike. We love Mike Robb. And what are we doing? Do you want to say hi? You want to say hi? And our Spunky got our guy Scatterbo at 59. Love that.
You also got the Burrow Higgins stack.
Yeah, very nice. That's always nice. Big fall for Higgins too.
Yeah.
I don't usually see him go all the way late 3rd round, right?
I don't know. He's kind of been going there. Maybe not the 11th spot, but 9. ninth
Okay,
inning.
yeah. So best ball Q said Evans at 41.
I haven't ranked at 38. I mean, right now I like scooping him around later than that, but I think that's where he should go. Like, I think he should be in the 40, late 30s, early 40s.
This is true. We do know what landing the plane means. It does mean Muth. That is absolutely correct. We could just do 2 night 10 ends. Trey McBride and Muth, please.
Oh boy.
Sweet Leaf. I when I was getting ready, I played Renegade today. I sometimes I would play it during the season. If I was rooting on some good vibes for my Steelers players, I'd play Renegade. And I wish Steve and I were good singers. We were not given that gift to be like the Pat McAfee where they harmonize Renegade. Let me just say, you would not want us to sing Renegade. It would be oof. All right, we'll catch up with chat after we get back on the clock. What is the running back situation, Rico?
Rico Dowdle. Yeah, 100%.
It's a little early, but
I mean, I like him over Algier. If Algier comes back, I think we go Algier.
Okay, yeah, based on ADP, that's what we're looking at there. Okay, this is a sweet spot of quarterbacks. Who do we have any other stacks set up that are going? Is Kyler here? They're gone.
No, Kyler isn't gone yet.
Well, yeah, I know he's going to move up. Where do you think he'll move up to?
Oh, I think he could crack the top 100, but he hasn't yet.
Okay.
And I wouldn't take him.
So by ADP, Warren, Fannin, Herbert, Lawrence, Kraft, Algier, Monangai, Pittman, Quentin Johnson. Like if you wanted to go, honestly, like if you wanted to go like a Pittman and then like really lean into just doing 5-6 receivers, I wouldn't hate that. But if you want to go Algier or Monangai, okay, there goes Algier to Spunky. I don't mind Monangai or Pittman would be my leans. That's a little early for price. So
yeah, let's do Monangai. I just think we're so behind. We already have a Chicago build out.
That's true. That's true. Lean into the team correlation. Great call. See, look at us working together. Look at us. Look at us.
Yeah, I do love Michael Pittman. I think he should be moving up, like, in that offense. And presumably it's Rodgers or Cousins. Like the quarterback situation should be at least okay enough. I think both Pittman and Metcalf are in a really good situation.
Me too. Agree. Bukowski says AJ Brown to Washington would be diabolical. Yeah, I don't think apparently, I mean, I'm not a I forgot his name. What's the
Adam Peters?
Adam Peters fan. I'm not an Adam Peters fan, but I know the other Howie Roseman and him have a joke about like the in-division tax. So
yeah.
I know the in-division tax probably wouldn't happen, but yeah, that would be wild. I just don't want Washington to get Ayuk, which seems like a loose cannon. Imagine another universe. Rodgers and Scatterbo were paired on the same team in Meg's value articles. AP values at 101, 1.2. That probably not wrong. And I agree with the Muth. Never do it for Mike Robb. Dude out here having multiple personalities and accounts. We appreciate you, Mike Robb. Wow, 39% Evans already. That's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great price.
We're all great singers for the deaf. Yeah, nobody wants to hear us sing, but I wish I could harmonize some Renegade here, Steve. Okay, so Money Anything says best bet for 0 RB, take guys, split backfields, hope you get the guy that emerges as that guy. And I agree with that. And I don't mind also handcuffing when you can. Like if you get a value handcuff situation, I don't mind that at all. DJ Quill asks, is Rodriguez signing good or bad news for Tootin? I know you and I are probably in a minority. I mean, I think generally it's fine. It's going to be what else do they add? Do they just roll with the 3 running backs they got? Is it if they add like a running back? I mean, do they have all their draft picks, Steve?
They don't have their first round. They have a bunch of extra picks later. Okay. Let's make this pick, and then I do want to answer this.
Yeah, no, it's important. So by ADP, Laporta, Wandell, Worthy, Jadarian Price. I have both of them queued up. Don't know. I'm guessing
Is Murray still
Kyler
there?
is there if you wanted to pull him up
Let's
too.
pull Murray, let's pull Murray up. As much as I'd like Jadarian Price, let's pull Murray up.
Unless you want to hope that Murray comes back. Your call.
Let's take Jadarian Price.
Okay. Yeah, like in this situation, obviously, we were too late to get like Swift Ammonon guy. Warren went, but if like Warren was still there now, like and things flipped, I don't mind handcuffing backfields during his 0 RB and just hoping you can say that backfield provides me something. After this pick, I'd like you to answer in more detail about the Tootin thing because there's definitely a best ball slappy community debate, for sure. So I think it's an important conversation to have. I have some thoughts, but I want to hear your thoughts first. And I know you've talked about it on a best ball lunch break too.
Yeah. So we don't have any other stack options right here.
No.
Like here in this spot. No.
Not in this spot. Obviously, Bryce later. Don't know what's going on in Arizona. So, all right. There we go.
Yeah.
So we get Price. That's good. Still got the second stack and got Price, a rookie that you really like around his ADP. So, while starting not our first running back to the 7th round, we're now at 2, 3, 4, 1. Not bad. Not bad. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll let you take over and take the wheel on this combo.
So what I'll say is like Tootin could have gotten much worse situations, right? Like if ETN came back, Tootin's really nuked. If they signed, somebody more well-rounded like a Dowdle, even a Kenny Gainwell, I think would have nuked him maybe a little bit more. But Rodriguez is a thing. I think people don't want to fully get that. I know JJ Zachariason was going into Twitter wars today, but honestly, I think he's kind of wrong. And I know he's more full point PPR and was talking that Chris Rodriguez only has like 11 career catches, but Tootin doesn't have many, and that's not his game. He ran far less routes than both ETN and LaQuint Allen last year. I just don't think it's going to become a big part of his game. I think in this backfield, he will retain that. But I think Rodriguez takes the short yardage role. I think people mistakenly believe Tootin had that role last year. He actually didn't. ETN had over 50% of short yardage carries, and Tootin only had like 33%, 34%, something like that. So for a small game sample, the Jags tried it and it just didn't work out. Did Tootin get some short yardage touchdowns? Absolutely, but that was not his primary role. Chris Rodriguez definitely should get that role. Rodriguez goes back. Liam Cohen was the offense coordinator for Kentucky. Rodriguez had a great year. Cohen was talked him up quite a bit, and yeah, I mean they went out and gave him a two-year deal, money in the same ballpark as Rico Dowdle and Tyler Algier. So that is not nothing, and I do believe that is quite the signal. This probably ends up being a three backfield is kind of the issue, and I just wonder where Tootin score. Like will he probably end up with the most yards? Yeah, but I think Rodriguez is the touchdown guy, and LaQuint Allen will play enough of the passing game that Tootin might have more catches than C-Rod, but I don't think it's by a huge amount.
Okay, we'll get back to it. Top another rookie, Jonah Coleman, Diggs, Concepcion, Ferguson. Always like
let's take Concepcion here.
Okay. Just any reason why? Just
a fifth receiver. I think we're only going to go 7 receivers, right? So we don't want to get too far behind. And
okay, let's queue up next pick. I mean, definitely think we could wait on tight end. I know you're not a JCM fan. Speaking in that, kind of rookie running back, we could literally talk the rest of the show. I do want to catch up because Mike kindly gifted a sub. Want to get to that, but let's talk about our next pick here. Jonah Coleman by ADP. Jonah Coleman, JCM, Tracy, Mike Washington, Connor. Did we get?
We didn't get Algier. So
yeah, you knew where my brain was going.
Could take Connor. I think Mike Washington's a fine pick in this range. Tracy, we didn't get Scattaboo. Like this is what you do. You take I mean, it's a legitimate pick. Like,
Oh, I know.
probably Tracy has more value than JCM because I do think Love is very
I didn't
live.
even cue. Yeah, I think Love is very, very
Yeah.
live to Washington. I could even see them trading up, even though I don't think they should.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to? You make the pick.
Let's go Mike Washington Jr. Let's get a
Are you worried
rookie.
about going two rookies? Would you want to?
No, because we're going to have 7 running backs. So these will be like the 2 swings.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let me go back to the board and then, okay. Anything else you wanted to say about that? I think you.
Oh, I mean, Tootin, I think, and FK said this, like, let's put Tootin back in the 70s. And I think that's fine. You know, like, can Tootin get more? Sure. But I just think this, like, ultimate smash play. And to quote Sam Sherman from Twitter, and he had knocked Tootin a week ago, but he knocked him again, saying, like, he's a day 3 pick who wasn't successful and, you know, didn't do anything in the NFL year 1. And
he did have a goal line role. That's the only thing that worries me is he
actually didn't. Like I
saw a couple goal line carries that pissed me off because I was not on Tootin last year.
But I just broke this down that ETN had over 50% of the goal line role. Tootin had 35%. Now, did that lead to 5 touchdowns? Yes, but it's just like that might be the similar outcome. And if he's only getting only a third of the goal line work, that's not going to be great for him.
Yeah, no, and here's the thing is what I know, and I know I'm like Scattaboo obsessed, but like every other the rookie running backs outside of Genty just kind of got the role when their other guys counterparts were hurt, like RJ Harvey, Travion Henderson, Tootin, you know, it would get some opportunities when right? Am I pretty much right there?
Well, ETN wasn't hurt, but there were a couple games where they tried to give him a more expanded role and it just didn't work.
None of them really had a ton of volume, whereas Scattaboo had a ton of volume. And now sometimes Tootin's going as early as round 4. And in this one, he goes 53, Scattaboo goes 59. To me, as long as Giants dodge Love, then I think it should be flipped. And I think, it's Tootin in like the 60s or 70s is what I'd be comfortable with. So that's my opinion on it. I don't want to have none, but I certainly am not comfortable with 4th round and don't like 5th round really either. So let me catch up with chat because very important thing, because we hit 35 likes to Steve's First One Money Thing agrees with you. I will get back to a couple of these other comments. Money Thing agrees with you, but because we had 35 likes, Mike Robb, the absolute GOAT, gifted a Fanspeak fam membership because of the 35 likes. So thank you for that. And it went to DJ Quill. So that is awesome. Thank you. Mike is the man. He absolutely is. I'll get back to that in just 1 minute. We are on the clock. Likely
by running back.
Yeah, you got it. ADP 9 seconds. Ooh.
All right, go quarterback or something else. Like this is terrible. Go Travis Hunter. That's fine.
Thank God. Okay, we can just do like one more receiver then here. Okay, so
I take it Rashard White went.
Don't know. We'll find out. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so top of ADP is Mendoza Ward. Did we get any Titans? No. Has
Bryce Young
Bryce Young?
Oh, he did go. Yeah.
Okay. So really no other stack options because we don't know who the Cardinals quarterback is truly. I know Brissett's there, but I'm not buying into that. So, so 2, 4, 6, 1. I think we only need, this could be a 3. I think we would definitely only need 2 tight ends. I agree with Aiden. I love the, Aiden call just a late Friar move, but unless you saw something else here you like, I don't think that's something you have to grab here. If you want to be done with our last receiver, Butte, Judy, Franklin.
I think Booty would be a fun receiver click here.
Really? He feels a little too, I don't know. I'd like a Troy Franklin or like a.
No, I think if the Patriots add another receiver, it could hurt them. But if not, you could go into the year they're number 2.
Okay. All right. So bringing the board back up again. Thank you to Mike gifting a membership. Congrats to DJ Quill for winning it. He says, great job, chat. Mike is the man. Very much appreciated for him for that. And we will do a second draft. 35 likes. Very excited. Sus Edwards in here. Great to see you. GM to you. Get to the questions in a minute. Best Ball Cabal says 215 snaps. LeQuint 259. I think these are other points that people are pointing out. I'll get back to some of the questions in a minute. Value galore in this draft. Tootin's talents will take over. C-Rod is just depth. I mean, he did have some fumbling issues. So in college, did he have any last year?
He fumbled one time. He had some in training camp, which was probably part of the reason why Liam Cohen did not.
Yeah. We got Wheels Up in here. Hello, kindly. Hello to you. Hope you're doing well tonight. Dark Side Dev. Holy smokes. It's like Steve is the only one living in reality. So I guess he's very much in your camp. Some people really, and that was the thing. He was one of those massive risers, and he was in the 4th round too, just like Scatabo. He went right before Scatabo. Familiarity matters. Cohen coached C-Rod. That was hard to say, at Kentucky for the majority of the contract guaranteed. We got Off the Schneid finally catching some Shalp Sibs. How we doing? Great to see you, Cody.
Cody.
How are you? How are you doing? It is caught some of your drafts. I know he's been going later at night. He's got a little one, and congrats on that, by the way, Cody, if I haven't said that to you already. But if you haven't already, be sure to make sure you're subbed as well to Off the Schneid and catch his live best ball drafts as well. Best Ball Q. Draft love, trade Pollard to Seattle. I wouldn't be stunned if that happened.
No.
Vet backup in case of injury, nothing more. So definitely a little debate, and that's what these, it's good to have healthy debates. I couldn't remember. I knew he had some fumbling issues at Tech, so I could not remember that. Appreciate, no problem. Absolutely. Very happy for you, Cody. And I know there were some questions in here. We will get to that after starting with, let's see, a question here, but let me go back to because we are, of course, on the clock. Vidal, not good because they just brought in. Do you like Katron Allen? I'm just struggling here.
It's
Tucker.
No.
Katron Allen is
Katron Allen. We just got to hope for a good landing spot.
It got
Ray Davis. Is Brian Robinson? Oh, shit. Aiden. He took Brian Robinson.
Okay, what are we going to do with our third quarterback? And do we just take Muth as our, tight end too and be done? We could take him probably coming around, not necessarily though in this draft because people are smart.
I'm not taking him this early.
Well, what's the difference? We're going to be back up at like 200. He's going to be gone, and then we're going to.
But we need to solidify our running backs more. Like it doesn't matter what veteran tight end we get.
All right. Well, I think Muth is the best one, and Aiden and Sweetleaf agree with me. No, but seriously, what do you want to do based on your ranks? I know you're going to change the Vidal thing, but
I think we take Ray Davis. It's the best handcuff out there
over Braylon.
Yeah. We had no idea Braylon's role.
He looked good before he got injured. For the 2 games.
Yeah, it's just Isaiah Davis could have passed him by. Like,
all right, 2.671. So is this going to be like a 3.972?
3.872 is how it would be. Our mom was a math teacher, so she's very.
I know. Our mom, I know. If she's watching, that was not genetic. That did not come over. Okay, so answer this question quickly, then we can figure out how we're going to land it. Am I crazy going Burrow and Dart round 6 and 7? I say no. I absolutely love rounds 7 through 11. Burrow's like round 6. I love getting 2 quarterbacks round 7 through 11. But getting like Burrow and Dart, no, absolutely love that.
Especially he had Scatterbo and Neighbors, right?
Oh yeah, and Higgins. No, that's perfect. I absolutely love it. How many times will they play Renegade during the draft coverage? Hammer the over. Absolutely hammer the over. I really 100%. I really wish I could sing. I cannot. Okay, Spike says, thoughts on Ryan Flournoy, speed and measurable are there. pass happy offense. I don't mind it. I've taken it. What do you think?
No, I really believe in Flournoy. I think the fact, like you said, pass happy offense. We see if Dak's healthy, you can just write in 4,000 plus passing yards, 30 plus passing touchdowns. That's a lot of just passing volume out there that makes him better than, like you said, like not just rookies, but he could be better than some teams' number twos, who are on far lower passing volume offenses. So yes, I kind of view him as a similar situation to Tesla. High quality passing offense, clear number 3, only has a bigger role with an injury in front of him. Tesla is maybe a little bit more touchdown upside, but overall, I think he's in the same situation as Tesla and goes 2 rounds later. So
yeah,
that's why I like him a lot.
Agree. Quickly answer this question. Thanks, OTR. Do you think Titans could trade Pollard if they select Love in the draft? I do. Your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely. I think, similar to what we saw with the Lions a couple years ago when they drafted Gibbs and they traded Swift, I think that we could see that happen.
Okay, I'll get back to the chat. We are on the board for the next 2 at, let's just go Freiermuth and not mess around and have her be done at tight end and then figure out how we're going to land it.
Okay, so
Aiden
took Aaron Rodgers, so.
Son of a bitch. Aiden. All right. Do we not buy into the Jacoby and we do Kirk Cousins with Trey McBride?
No, if we're taking a third quarterback, it should be Tua.
Oh, yuck. All right. Well, then we're going to have to do it here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we get Pat Freiermuth, we're done at tight end. We have Caleb stacked with, Monongai and Rome. We have Kyler. News broke today. Obviously, new Minnesota Vikings stacked with Justin Jefferson. We are sitting at a 2-6-7-2. We purposely, based on the wheel, told us to do a 0 RB, draft our first running back in round 7, pick 81. So what volume are we throwing at it? I say we are done at quarterback here, and then we throw a couple more.
Yeah.
So Tua goes, Penix or Cousins. I know. I swear to God, I'd rather do Cousins.
Could you sort quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, they're all gone.
I mean, we could take JJ McCarthy to handcuff the room.
Ooh, I don't mind that. I love a sneaky handcuff situation. Yeah, Kyler's probably not going to stay healthy the whole set. He's little. This will be my only JJ McCarthy share outside of Superflex, which we
can wait on McCarthy. I don't know if we want to take him here. Look at running back.
Running back, my bad. Singleton?
Take Ollie Gordon. Take Ollie Gordon.
Okay.
There's just a chance that A-Chain gets traded. Not guaranteed, but a chance.
Yeah. All right. So I was pushing Kirk Cousins thinking maybe the Arizona thing comes to be or the Pittsburgh thing.
Yeah.
If Rodgers doesn't come back, which I hope he does because I've already drafted a lot of them. He sold me on JJ McCarthy handcuffing the room. I don't think that's the craziest idea in a 20-round draft with a guy who, I don't know, did he play many full seasons when he outside of the ACL season and then coming back from the ACL season? How many other seasons are we talking about? 3?
Kyler?
Yeah.
No, he was drafted in 2019.
Oh, well, yeah. So how many full seasons has he played is my question.
Not many, but last year, they shut him down. He could have come back. They shut him down,
Right. Okay. So you want to go 3-8-7-2, right?
Yeah.
One more running back, one more. Okay. So we'll decide on this. Those 3 quarterbacks remain based on your ranks, which are going to change tomorrow. So I'll just do based on ADP. Vidal, Claiborne, Caleb Johnson. We have a ton of rookies already, so I don't know that we need to do another rookie. Caleb Johnson, Joe Mix. Ew, this is rough. What about Rashad Smith?
No.
Why?
Because
there's literally nobody else.
He's so dead.
Why I hate 0 RB. Who do you draft?
Take Damon Claiborne.
4th rookie? Steve, this is like a shit rookie running back class.
Rashard Smith might not be on this team.
Yes, he will. He's going to be like Jarrett McKinnon, I bet. What about Caleb? Is he alive?
I'd take Helani over him. I'd take Kamani Vidal still. Like Mitchell doesn't scare me.
What do you mean Mitchell doesn't scare you? Mike McDonald, what's his name? Mike McDaniels loves speed. You don't think he's going to use him over Vidal?
I mean, Vidal is okay speed, and it's far from a lock.
Base took JJ McCarthy from us, so we can't have cup the room. I say we go Kirk Cousins, and then we just decide.
Let's take the running back now. Let's take Commander Vidal will not still be there. We just let every other running back go.
Okay. You don't think Brashad Smith is going to be there? He's a second round guy.
He wasn't a second round guy. He's a seventh round guy.
He's a second year guy. That I totally said that wrong. He's a second year, seventh round guy, but you're not going to cut him.
Brashard Smith works on a team without a good pass catching running back. They just signed Kenneth Walker, who is elite in that area. Like, why would you target Brashard Smith when you can just target Kenneth Walker?
I did love to bet Kenneth Walker over receiving yards. That was not only my favorite bet in the playoffs and Super Bowl, but it was a lot this season. Can we take Kirk Cousins, please? Please. I don't like this team. At least let me get that.
Do you want to do Deshaun Watson?
No, I don't draft scumbags. My sweet Cole's Kirk. I want Kirk. Or he's going to go to like a situation that like a quarterback.
It also he could go to the Raiders and start the first 4 or 5 weeks or something like that, you know.
Yeah. All right. Let me catch up with chat. There was a few more comments that I wanted to get to. Missy in here, who is a loyal Substack sub. Thank you. We appreciate you. Not buying Jacoby as a starter either. Agree. Obviously, Mike Rob, this draft is fine. You are not wrong. Steve thought he'd get B-Rob on the turn. Aiden, I mean, you stole our B-Rob and A-Rod. First, both hands over the face for Steve. You see many of those. Hawkinson makes sense for Stack. It does, but I just have tunnel vision on Muth. If Muth is gone, Steve won't hear the end of it. Kyler is the MVP. Maybe. Meg just threw up here into a yeah, kind of. Who got Emmanuel Wilson in this one?
I think he's saying we should have taken him. I don't know if anyone did.
Oh shit, Steve! Why didn't you point that out? You were like Emmanuel Wilson's agent to start off the.
Well, I sent him to the Shadow Realm after he got. Okay, somebody drafted him.
Okay, good. But good call from our guy Paul. Ollie Gordon versus Braylon Allen, who rips off 10-yard run challenge. Yuck! I wasn't drafting McCarthy when he was a presumed starter. Definitely not drafting him now. Andy Reid said Smith isn't an NFL player. Crispy, good to see you here. Didn't know that. Trust your brother, Veg. He's helping you choose your retirement. Oh my God. That's hysterical. Oh my God. That was good. That made me laugh. Zero RB has Meg instantly checked out on this team. Coolers, you know me so well. I mean,
where did Emmanuel Wilson go? You need to go to the board.
Oh, now you're telling me to go to the board. Look at this. Do you see him? Oh, okay. Crossface got him at the 16-17 turn. So, not going for the Deshaun Jake smart woman. Absolutely. Yeah, that was fast. That was because I was so wanting to keep up with chat and obviously talk through things, but that was a fast draft for sure. I'm with you. Why would you be drafting Smug Banks? Good to see Chiato in here. Love a good sibling controversy. My mom. Oh, yeah. You wait. Is he saying his mom's a retired math teacher?
Yes.
Okay. Both have moms with retired math teachers. Love it. Yes, Crossface got the Emmanuel Wilson. All right, we are doing another draft, but we need to team review Aiden and Natball, I believe. Again, anybody who is a YouTube member, we do team reviews for. So team reviews, extra show from Steve each week. He just broke down the free agency this week. He's probably going back to rookies, or maybe another free agency show every weekend. And then an extra live Sibling Showdown, extra live Sibling show on Sunday night with the Shout Sibs. With your YouTube membership, Fanspeak fam, click the join button. So I believe it is Natball and Aiden with us in here. But again, appreciate you, Spunky and Crossface. And again, anybody who ever wants to join, we appreciate you. Just click that join button. Okay, so Natball with a 2783 from the 2 spot. Jaden Daniels, CJ Stroud, Jahmyr Gibbs, Travion Henderson, RJ Harvey, Keaton Mitchell, LaQuint Allen, Jaden Blue, Sion Vaki. Okay, so I guess he's like the third RB. Detroit, Nico Collins, AJ Brown. Oh, because I heard Pacheco signed for like $1 million or something like that. Wasn't like nothing. Okay, Nico Collins, AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, a little more of the other side. No, Spunky got a little NFC stack. He got the other side of the NFC stack. AJ Brown, Terry McLaurin, Romeo Doubs, Jaden Higgins, Omar Cooper, Jeremy Bernard. I know 2 rookie receivers you really like. Tucker Kraft, Chig Okonkwo, Eli Stowers. So he's got the Jaden, Terry, now Chig stack. He's got the CJ Stroud, obviously Nico Collins stack, very fun, kind of double anchored with Gibbs and then kind of triple anchored with the Gibbs and the 2 second year running backs, and very strong receiver room, and then kind of anchored the tight end room with Kraft. Like it overall, Steve, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I also laugh because I think you skipped over saying Khalil Shakir's name, which is on brand for you. But no, I did.
No, I did. That was like so not intentional either. Truly,
I really like that wide receiver room. 4 in the top 100, including 3 very early. Then Romeo Doubs. I mean, he's moving up as he well should.
As he should.
Here he's moved down because of the DJ Moore thing, but I think he's now kind of becoming a real value. Higgins, you got him way past.
Double stack,
which is nice. And then 2 of my favorite rookies. So, no, I think that's a great wide receiver room with a ton of upside there.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, I mean, I think every room is fun for sure.
I saw you took Chig, right? That was a nice pickup.
Double stack with Jaden. Yep. Okay, so Minsu is 3683 from the 6th spot. Trevor Lawrence, Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers. I love that. Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker, Kyron Williams, Woody Marks, Brian Robinson. I know you were looking for that. He's definitely sniped us a couple of times. Dylan Sampson, Luther Burden, BTJ, Marvin Harrison, DK Metcalf, Xavier Worthy, I can't say it. Alec Manor, there we go, which is our guy, Mike Robb's guy, Zachariah Branch, Jalen Noel, Aronde Gadsden, Brenton Strange, Travis Kelce. So stacked up a couple of the quarterbacks with the tight end position, stacked up Rodgers with DK Metcalf. So it has some double stacks and single stacks all correlated there. Absolutely love that triple anchor, JT, Kenneth Walker, Kyron, obviously. Every room feels strong. Like, I mean, the 3, that's why I love the 3683. That's why I like getting 3 running backs, 3 receivers early. This is an example of why I love doing that build over the build we did. But, hey, it is good to mix up your player exposures, mix up your builds. I have to tell myself that. That's why I sometimes do this wheel thing. Because if I had it my way, I would draft exactly like Aiden just did every single time. But with that said, love the players, love the stacks, love the structure, love it.
All right. You heard it here. She loves Travis Kelce.
I get it that now that we know he's coming back, you should. I just thought there was a chance, with the wedding this year that maybe he wouldn't come back, but he did. He's back. So I love it. Let's just quickly go over our team. And we do appreciate you, Crossface and Spunky, for joining us in this draft. We will be doing one more. Let's just quickly run through our team. We did the wheel. We said, and it came up 0 RB. And so we didn't draft a running back until the 7th round, pick 81.
Yeah, it was bad.
But we got an elite quarterback in the first 5 or 6 rounds with Caleb stacked, and we got Trey McBride. So 3, 8, 7, 2 to accomplish the 0 RB. Caleb Williams, Kyler Murray, both stacked up. Kirk Cousins, TBD, if he goes to Arizona. Rico Dowdle, Kyle Monangai, Darian Price, Mike Washington Jr., Katron Allen, Ray Davis, Ollie Gordon, Kamani Vidal. The running back room makes me want to barf. I think it sucks. Justin Jefferson, Ted McMillan, Zay Flowers, Roma Dunze, Casey Concepcion, Travis Hunter, Kayshawn Booty, Trey McBride, Pat Fryermuth. Guys, this is why I absolutely hate elite tight end and 0 RB. This team makes me sick outside of the fact that it is correlated with Caleb and Kyler. The running back room is disgusting, but maybe it'll work. Well, that's,
as Aiden pointed out, our projected points are like 1,000 less than everyone else.
Oh, really? Shut up.
Yeah, it's so bad. 1945 is horrendous.
Oh my God. Less than 2,000 points. That's hysterical. Hey, we got to do another review here. We've got Crossface. You can do my shit team, he said. Thank you, Crossface.
I think Crossface heard our team and was like, oh man, I get my team hyped up now.
Yeah, absolutely. No, but seriously, thank you very much. We appreciate all you watching, everybody that subs, but we definitely appreciate our YouTube members and our Substack subs a ton. So thank you for joining. We will do a review right now. And Mike says, welcome to the family. Cross group counseling is on Sunday night. All right, I'll catch up on the rest of the chat after we do Crossfaces. Crossface from the one spot 4682. So you went late quarterbacks, but Malik Willis, Daniel Jones, we know they're starters. Jacoby Brissett, JJ McCarthy, TBD. But you wouldn't be shocked if maybe they play. So 4682. But you definitely have two starters in there, anchored by Bijan Chase Brown, Travis Etienne. And then Tyrone Tracy, Chris Rodriguez, Emmanuel Wilson, and then Jalen Waddle, Alec Pierce, Michael Wilson, Jordan Addison, Chris Godwin, Malik Washington, Devon Vele. No, I can never do his first name. Zacchaeus. And then Colson Loveland, George Kittle. I definitely think that can be a 2 tight end build. That's what let him do 4 quarterbacks. I actually don't mind it. If you're going to do a 4 quarterback build, this is when you do it, when you get 4 later guys. I mean, obviously it's not like it was late with Malik Willis and Daniel Jones, but he took his first quarterback at 120. So I think this is when you do it. And then the rest of it is, 682. He kind of just took one of his tight ends and made it that, which I think you can, anchored by Loveland. So I think that's fine. I think your running back room, anchored by Bijan, Chase Brown, and Travis Etienne is a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. I think it's a different team, but still a fun team. Don't think it's a shit team, but what do you think? Do you think it's a shit team? Or do you like it?
Willis and Daniel Jones, that's a good combo. Willis, this is from a fantasy perspective. Like he could struggle in Miami, but he's probably going to be throwing the ball a lot. Miami's defense is going to be real bad, and he'll be throwing the ball running around. You got, I think, a double stack with him with both Waddle and Washington. I also really like the Chris Godwin pick. He just hasn't moved up as you would expect with Mike Evans moving on. The running back room is exceedingly strong. Mm-hmm. And that's probably where your flex is going to have to come a lot of weeks. So that even makes your wide receiver room better, like you waited for it, but you Pierce with Daniel Jones, who I actually also think he's very undervalued as well. Yeah. Now that Pittman's moved on, to the Steelers. So I think
his first 4 quarterbacks are stacked if they play out if the other quarterbacks play some. So yeah, that makes a ton of sense. And yeah, like you said, ton of value, with Godwin there and mm-hmm. the running back room so strong. I think the flex is coming from there too.
Yeah.
So, no, I like that team a lot, and we appreciate you joining a ton. This comment was just too good. Welcome to the family group counseling on Sunday nights. So Paul says Penix and Parkinson going undrafted in 20 rounds. Yeah, I think with Tua going there, obviously we saw Tua drafted. We were considering him, that people were spooked on the Penix thing and then the injury history and all that stuff. My thing says next video is 0 QB build where you can't take your first QB until round 15. Now that would be a challenge. Good point, Missy. I need to download it. BBO is up. Use code Fanspeak for 25% off. That is a my bad. Sometimes it's a my bad not downloaded in Steve's Ranks. I download Steve's Ranks again. They will be updated tomorrow because I know Missy is a Substack sub. They will be, updated tomorrow that you can download a new CSV for Steve's ranks, but I need to upload BBO. So that is on me. Because it's great to see the correlations, to see the stacks, and then soon, in May, we'll see the schedule stuff too. Bam this team to the shadow realm. We got Who Hames in here. So bam, great to see you, Who Hames. And of course, if for some reason you don't know about Who Hames channel, you're missing out. Streams a ton in the kind of middle of the afternoons, 3-4 o'clock Eastern, and definitely you have to check him out if you haven't already. Chig and Otten. I think Chig and Otten are still good late round picks, don't you think?
Yeah, no, I think now that we have their landing spots, they are very good draftable picks. I do think it is odd Parkinson is going undrafted now. I get that Higbee is back, but Parkinson should be the one, or at worst the two, and on a team that probably runs 12 personnel more than anyone next year.
Coolers, always love Coolers comments too. The Wheel Fund delivers once again. And by the way, again, for the Fanspeak YouTube members, our Fanspeak fam, Sunday nights with the Shalp Sibs. This Sunday night, we are going to do, this was suggested by, I want to credit the right person, but maybe I think it was a correlation of the chat, Who Hames and probably Coolers and Mike Robb and others in the chat. Aiden suggested that we spin the wheel and each pick will determine who makes the pick. Because the one time we took turns where, you drafted round 1, I did 2, you did 3, I did 4, and we worked together, and I really liked that team. But this one on Sunday night, it's going to be spin the wheel. Is it Meg or Steve? Spin the wheel round 2. Is it Meg or Steve? You could end up with 18 picks. And as we know, Steve, I mean, I don't do great with that. Are we at the top? Is Victor the first one?
No.
I mean, not having control is just eating me alive.
This thing is.
Yeah, that will go well if I don't get many picks spun my way. So
I think people will try to force the odds to somehow get it. So you're not getting picks.
We got Mr. Mufasa. How are we doing? It's great to see you, Mr. Mufasa. Guy who made one start earns 22 million. Oh, okay. You're talking about Malik Willis?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How many starts did he have over the last 2 years? Like 5, 4?
I want to say 5, 4 or 5. Yeah.
Yes. Welcome to the fam crossface. And then we got GAB in here. What's up, fam? What is up to you? Great to see you. Also stream in the streaming streets. Check out Young Mula and appreciate seeing you. Okay. We hit the goal. We're bringing the wheel back over. Thank God the wheel is not going to have 0 RB. In fact, let's take Hero RB because that's just basically the same thing. It just can be anchored by an RB. Because I think last time that's what happened. Then we did 0 RB and then we did Hero RB. We're going to mix it up. The options are Hero wide receiver, Hyperfragile, 4 running backs with our first 4 picks if possible, 2 tight ends in the top 120, or double elite QB. And we are going to draft. What are you hoping for, Steve? You don't care.
Don't care.
This is going to be fun. I love it. It's Hyperfragile. It's 4 in a row. It's the exact opposite of what we just did. And damn it, I'm going to like this a lot better. The only bummer about this is I can't get Scatabo because he goes in round 5.
Yep.
Unless we want to break rules, Oh, he said second set Shops draft would just be normal. How about we'll see if we can land a Hyperfragile.
I think we should try the Hyperfragile this time.
Yes. Okay. Let me bring back Underdog over. I love how I said just be normal. But I'm going to enter again from my phone. And if anybody would want to join us in the big board streets, and I'll be sure to label that other team, Steve. Okay. So big board. If anybody wants to join us, I'm going to count down from 10, starting 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enter. Oh, shoot. I hope people didn't get another one. It was like 11 more to start. Damn it. I hope if you got in another one, I'm so sorry. Because it appears I was the first one in. So I did not mean to get anybody. I wanted to draft with you guys. I wanted to do the team reviews, all the things, but sometimes it just works out with that. And now
you are in Baltimore. That is the city of rug pulling right now.
Steve, if it's some news that I don't know about, that you'll have
It's
to
the
update.
Max Crosby trade.
Oh, yes. Damn it. Oh, man. Cooler said nice. The wheel of fun said rug pull. Rudy, what on God's name are you doing? I need to get something for. Okay, I apologize. What you guys can do is one of two things. Either, hi, Rudy. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Hi, are you wreaking havoc? Yeah. Either you can do one of two things. Because we definitely did the rug pull accidentally. I mean, just these things do happen. You can post it in Discord, and Steve and I will give lengthy team reviews, or you can. I guess you can't comment a picture. You can essentially post or at the end of the stream, write your team. That's a pain in the ass. Nobody wants to do that. But one way or another, we'll do a team review. I promise. Steve, stop bullying me. Okay, Meg and Steve are going to do Hyperfragile running back with strangers. Doesn't count 40 likes for a third.
We got a couple people in here. We got Young Mula, we got Spunky, we got Div.
Oh, good. Okay, I'm glad I am so sorry. Big sorry to Aiden, to Mike Robb, and Coolers. Nice, the wheel of fun said rug pull. That's hysterical. I would do a third, but I really want to do some golf lineups for tomorrow. And I'm guessing this guy's going to need to go out. Okay, best ball call. Rudy makes the pick depending on which jacket he tries to eat. Yeah, me listing options, that was painful. That was absolutely painful. All right, we got Dylan. We got Spunky is now a member. So you are in this draft. We will be doing a team review for you as well. Thank you so much for joining, Spunky. And we appreciate you, Dylan. So yeah, and then again, also not just team reviews, emojis, extra show from Steve every weekend, and extra live stream every Sunday night. And we're going to have a fun one this Sunday. No one is in this draft with me anyways. I got bamboozled.
Meg didn't even ask my opinion on the first pick.
Oh shit, were we first? I didn't even holy shit. Steve,
we're so going Hyperfragile running back and not 0 RB.
Well, it is a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay, so we're 1, Young Mula at 2, Spunky at 4, and Div at 7. Yes, the King of QC at 11. Yeah. So appreciate all you guys in here. Okay. Well, we're in the right position to land that. And again, thank you, Dylan, for becoming a member. Yeah, I'm looking forward to our Sunday stream, Steve.
Rudy's looking forward to it.
A bait and switch.
Shook the jokers.
Oh, damn. Good. No, this is a good spot for the Hyperfragile. Yeah, we got Cobra in here. Great to see you, Cobra. Cobra's the one that it was like coaching us last week with the back and forth. Like you had picked one, I had picked two. That went. I actually really like that team.
Yeah.
Don't mind the draft board thing. It just distracts you from what's the most important, engaging with the chat. I was trying to make sure Rudy didn't eat anything. I was being a good boy, and I was trying to engage with the chat and thank Dylan for becoming a member. And, it's a good thing that this sets us up well for 4 RB run. So look at Rudy boy being good boy. Hi, handsome.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good boy. He was not a good boy last night. He woke me up at 4 a.m. So I scheduled your show at 4 a.m. I couldn't get back to sleep. Yeah, you just decided to act crazy at 4 a.m. Okay, so let's talk about at picks 24 and 25. Great spot for a Hyperfragile. I doubt Derrick Henry, but Chase Brown. This is based on your current ranks, which could change. But yeah, I don't doubt Derrick Henry, but Chase Brown, if he could come back to us, that would feel nice. Wait, what is it by ADP here? So Chase Brown, Jacobs by ADP.
Yeah.
So I would say those would be my two if they were there. What are your thoughts?
I'd pull up ETN.
Oh, would you? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Bucky, I'm going to probably move even further
made
down.
a good pick. I was hoping to get Chase Brown in there. You want to go? I don't really like the Bucky situation. Isn't now Tucker potentially going back?
He is going back. That's what I'm saying. We take Jacobs and ETN.
Okay, great. Okay. I'm with you there. That's fine. All right. All right. And what picks will be back up at 48 and 49? Kind of think that's in the Scatterboo range that he should be in. Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there.
No.
Steve, I mean, have you come around to accept that? Did you watch the Rich Eisen interview? Yes or no?
I did not.
Recommend it. He said, what are your goals? And he said, to be the greatest Giants running back of all time. Does that sound like a guy that's going to be RB 2 or 3 this year? I don't think so. He said,
what do you think if Rich Eisen had Tyrone Tracy on? What do you think he'd say?
He wouldn't have Tyrone Tracy on because he sucks.
I mean, I don't fully disagree with that, but it's just.
Well, he wouldn't. I mean, that was a silly question. I have a silly answer. Rich Eisen was like, I was obsessed with you during the college football playoffs. I wanted to have you on last year, but then you got injured and obviously going through recovery. And it was hysterical. It was he seems like really nice too. I'm just saying that, but he's so hardworking. He's so crazy. Apparently when he first met Harbaugh, he saw the owners and did the like, what's up thing, like from the 90s. And Harbaugh was like going around doing a tour with the owners on his like interview. And he was like, is that Scatterboo? So good stories. He's funny. He's a hard worker. He's trained to come back. He's already running. He's going to be fully back for OTAs. And he said Harbaugh is calling him about like what he thinks on players. I mean, do you think you're doing that if you're drafting Jeremiah Love at 5? I don't think so.
I mean, Meg has the insights.
Well, I mean, all these people are drafting RJ Harvey, Travion Henderson, now Tootin. Scatterboo was better.
Don't disagree.
Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. So money things on my side. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Our ADP is 53. We have pick 48. You should move him up. I hope you're adjusting the ranks tomorrow.
I'm moving him down to 75.
No, we don't want to be, Coolers is now comparing our rankings with other big ranking sites out there like ETR and Leg Up. Like, don't embarrass yourself.
Where do you think they have them?
I don't know, but we should be the bullish ones so that we're right, like we were last year.
Fair.
Steve, do you want me to get my rankings out, or I was going to wait till the main season? But if you put Scatterboo down much further, I'm going to just bust them out.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, that's right. We're basically copying Crossface. Yeah. So, except
I like his better. Chase Brown, I really love. I think.
Spunky got Chase Brown. Yeah, I really like Chase Brown too. I agree. Great. JV says greater than Tiki Joe. Yeah, Frank Gifford. Come on, Scott. He said he wants to be in the Hall of Fame, but he wants to be the greatest Giants running back of all time. But that is funny, GAV. All right, let's focus, and then I'll get back to chat. And we are up in 48, 49. I mean, I would have made a point for Javonte Williams. I think that's a fair pick. But it really is to me here, Swift, Montgomery, or Scatterboo. Just make me happy. Steve, do you want to do 2 and then like be totally done at running back, but have like the 5 greatest running backs of all time?
Okay, let's do it.
Swift and then Scatterboo.
Okay, that'll be the compromise. And this is just a fun build. Like
this is fun. Yeah, we're having
super elite running back, and then.
And I will label these, by the way, that we did this, intentionally. And okay, so 050. So we're done at running back. Can we land this plane? We're doing the exact opposite of the last time. And I guarantee you, I'm going to like this team better than the last one. I guarantee. Does it mean it's going to work? No,
We're
but
definitely going to have more projected points. I will guarantee that.
oh, exactly. Like Aiden was saying, your team had like the worst projected points.
Under
Thank you.
2,000 is insane, especially 20 rounds.
Okay, Wheels Up says, speaking of hyperfragile, the golf builds were basically building on a wing and a prayer, the brutal lack of reliable injury information in professional golf. The WDs, it's the most I can remember ever. So
especially in these big events, like they're not withdrawing from
the Cognizant or whatever.
Cognizant or Valero or something like that. Like these are two of the biggest events on tour that aren't majors. The
biggest. I mean, Rory last week, Morikawa this week.
Oh yeah, that's
it's not their fault. It's not their fault. They're getting hurt. I mean, I've watched a lot of golf with you. I'm always like, how are these guys? Because I've dealt with a lot of back, whatever autoimmune. I've dealt with back joint problems, back pain, chronic back pain, basically. And I'm like, how do these guys I understand they have like the best of the best trainers in the world, but how do these guys not have constant back injuries the way they torque their backs and stuff? But you can see how it happens. It's just, it's so weird that it's happened so many times in just the last 2 weeks. But Smotherman went out with a back injury last week, and he may be first round leader. He's on the last hole and shooting for a birdie. And if he gets it tomorrow morning, he would be first round leader.
Well, and it was 2 years ago. I think it was Players or Arnold Palmer where Scotty second day tweaks his back, and third day it looked like he was in so much pain, was totally dead, and then came back from behind like 5 strokes.
That was wild.
Just insane.
That was why he was getting like massages on the side, right? And had like the tape up his neck and everything. Okay, so Huham says he believes leg up has Scottaboo very low. See, Steve, we want to stand out there, Paul says, what are the Tootin' Bulls going to do when the Jags spend one of their 3 third-round picks at running back, which they could. I mean, that would be a sweet. It seems like it's Love and then a lot of day 2 guys and then a lot of day 3 guys, obviously. Steve, the pressure is on. You need to rank correctly, and I need to compare correctly. He said there's something like with but he said don't even bug you with it. It's something with like the positional whatever, but he said he's figured it out. Coolers is the man. We appreciate you. Shit.
He can rate me. I'll see if I can figure it out.
Okay. So I'm just
don't take DK Metcalf here.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, we could.
Okay. Actually,
let's just double tap these 2 receivers. We need catch up there.
Because really, this is by ADP. So yeah, I mean, this is obviously going to be the way I think you execute, and I'll just say my thoughts, and then you can say yours. The way I think you execute a hyperfragile, robust running back or hyperfragile running back build effectively is you do very late tight end build, like basically your last 3 of your last 4 picks are the tight end picks. Like that's prioritized the least. You try to catch up as like hell at receiver the best you can. And you still, I think now here we're already, getting past like, obviously the first 3 through 6, 6 quarterbacks go, but, round 7 and we're at the end of round 8, a ton of quarterbacks are going to go in here. But I think 8, 9, I wouldn't even mind if 1 or 2 are quarterbacks, because if you don't get a quarterback till 120, so I would do, still do, 2 quarterbacks, like let's say 8 through 13, and then maybe tack one on late tight end. And then that allows you to just hammer the receiver position. Any thoughts that you want to add to that?
Yeah. I mean, quarterback right now is kind of in a weird place overall, just because we still have these teams where we don't know. And yet some of the values that we did have are moving up. So, if we do want to go 3 quarterbacks, I don't know if we want to be in the position we were last draft and taking a potential 0.
Yeah. Right. Absolutely. And Okay. Aiden says New York backfield is just Scat and Tracy, and Singletary stayed, obviously. Meg's ADP might shoot up 25 picks. That's not wrong. Coolers has been joking with me because the one time yours were ranked and it had David Montgomery low. And I was like, David Montgomery could be our like long lost brother. Like brother from another mother, obviously, but you love David Montgomery. So I was like, I can't let that slander go, and so it was like, a database thing error. It wasn't his fault. It wasn't your fault. But now they're of course joking with me. And I was doing like the gif from, what's that movie with, the mean boss? Devil Wears Prada. Devil Wears Prada. So now he's messing with me. I swear I was really nice about it. I swear. But we will make sure anything we can do to help Coolers, we appreciate you. And I swear I'll always be nice. We got Al Boogie in here. Ola, great to see you, Al Boogie. So like doing the "we went all in" Steve quote. Yeah, we sell fanspeak.com. I want to make us look good with our rankings, Steve. But by the way, we sold fanspeak.com, but because we're going all in with Fanspeak Network, Fanspeak Substack, sub to both. And we certainly appreciate you because we're going to have best ball content, as you can clearly tell, every single day and on both platforms. And very, very excited that we're almost to official best ball season, almost to our 24-hour live stream. We got Green Bean in here. Got to start drafting off. I'm guessing that's Steve's ranks. Maybe you mean Steph in the industry, but okay, let's see. 96, 97. I think one of my favorite quarterbacks is there. Who stacks?
We could also take, Patrick Mahomes.
Why?
Well, you can backstack him with Kelsey.
You could also take Worthy Mahomes, but I like Purdy better. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is coming back from injury, number one. Number two, now they have a good running back. I'm taking Bryce Purdy. So if you want Patrick Mahomes, you could take him. I think we should, potentially take another receiver. I would say one of these two. But
I'd take Romeo Doubs.
Oh, pull him up. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay. That is your official pick?
Yeah.
Over Addison?
Oh, 100%.
Addison is a great spike week player, Steve.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's going to be the Justin Jefferson show.
I mean, just a little hint, something that Mike Robb is helping us with is going to show the amount of spike weeks, and I can't wait to show you guys.
No, I mean, I like, and I know Addison has done that over these last couple of years, but I also do think they're very live to draft a receiver since they lost Naylor, trade away Thielen, cut Thielen last year. Like, they have no one. Like, it's Ty Felton not thinking. So they could, draft a receiver in the early rounds, especially now that they brought Aaron Jones back. They're probably not going running back. So they signed some corners that were running back.
I feel like they could be live for a day two running back. No, just with Aaron Jones and Mason. It's not like that was really an effective backfield last year, was it?
I mean, I think it was fine. Could they take a 4th or 5th round running back? Sure, but I think early rounds receiver is a much bigger hole for them.
All right. Green Bean is saying I got to draft off Steve's ranks. Great to see you, Green Bean. Mixed rankings would be Scatabo 1, Kittle 2, Rogers, and Pat Fry 3. I mean, in my heart, that's not wrong. I had real rankings on the site last year, but I will have rankings on the site during the main best ball season starting, after the draft. And then as other formats are released, I hope like Superflex, Marathon, Sprint, we will have those. And then DraftKings and Drafters too. So look for all that as best ball season officially comes after the NFL draft. Who said, do you label these bullied Steve into Scatabo?
Very true.
Oh, GAB says, I'm going bully tight end. Let me see what GAB.
He went
Bowers and Loveland. Oh, that is fun. Got Loveland with Caleb Williams. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's going to be fun to see the full product of that. Love to see it. We got 53 likes. Best ball on call. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. Hartman with the Scatabo emoji. By the way, now that we have more members, Steve, tomorrow I'm adding it to my to-do list. I need to add more emojis. That is, I'm literally making, I work off the to-do list. Fanspeak or Cooler says hit him with the Fanspeak draft. That's hysterical. Spunky says, could the TGL lead to back injuries? I don't watch the TGL, but that's an interesting question.
That's a fair question.
That is a very fair question of something that has changed over that. Because didn't that just start last year or 2 years ago?
I believe it was just last year.
Last year, yeah. Wheels Up says 5 withdrawals in the last 2 weeks. I'm not seeking refunds or demanding, player risk injury. Oh, I didn't realize Fox had kidney stones. Ooh, ouch. I just need more reliable NFL style update information. I know someone in chat today was funny. It's like these, football, we're used to guys like playing after surgery or, whatever. And it is just, crazy the amount of withdrawals. So back up at 120, 120, 153. Any quarterbacks here by ADP? Did you want to like Malik Willis? Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because you don't have to force a stack. I don't think. Obviously, no other stacks right now. And then
receiver.
Yeah, and then Diggs, Denzel Boston, Shakir, Golden, Concepcion. I'd
Boston
say
or Shakir.
This is one time where I think we do need a little glue here, like a little vegetables with Shakir. So I'm fine with that. I mean, I'd say Diggs, I still think he's talented. We just don't know the landing spot. I'm uncomfortable until I know a landing spot. But if he comes back, like, based on your ranks, let's see, like what other ones would be eyeing up just to kind of Josh Downs, I assume is moving up. Jalen McMillan, I assume is moving up. Obviously I love Omar Cooper. Just wanted to have some in the kitty, but I think that's good that we got so we're now sitting at through 11 rounds, 2-5-4-0. So again, did the super robust, hyper-fragile 5 running backs in a row and then done. And then I think this is probably going to be a 3-5-9-3, I'm guessing. So you could do like 4 tight ends, but I don't think we'll catch up at receiver enough. And it's not like we got an early, so I think it'll be 3-5-9-3, and let's see if we can make it work. So, but I have to say, I feel a lot more comfortable doing a build like this than the build we just did. And that's why it is a fun exercise.
Yeah. And that's also mix up the builds, I think is key. But to that point, I think, like if you just knew like players were probable, questionable, doubtful, however you determined it, that would allow you to at least, understand the risks. And, if you're not playing much volume, then you can be all out on those players. If you're playing a lot of volume, you get a little bit more risky knowing that they'll be under-owned.
But the thing with Rory last week and Morikawa today is they weren't questionable. They literally tweaked it in,
No, I mean, that kind of stuff is tough, but like to Hartman's point, I just think in general it would be better to have more, information.
Right.
And like you said, some are just going to tweak it,
Right. Absolutely. Hayden said Mr. Mufasa took Tootin at 45. I'm going to pass out. Hey, I got 6%, 132 drafts. I'm tilting here. I'm assuming they are in the same draft. Love to see it. A 2 tight end build, Kelsey Muth. Love to see it. Sweet Leaf. Money, anything. I take a healthy amount of rookie wide receivers and free agency signings, since those are the ones that are agreed. Absolutely agree. And that is something that I should have mentioned too, is the receivers that are undervalued that you still could be getting either spike week guys or just guys that are going to massively outperform their ADP. So they're talking about the Tootin thing, obviously.
Debo. I was hoping Debo would fall back.
Yeah. Crossface using his emojis. Steve with the rookie guru. Steve McDevitt, I think he was the one that commented today, where he used to NFL players playing through like injuries and surgeries, and he said PGA players are just soft. Okay, so Al Boogie disagrees with you. He's Addison over Dubs, Spike versus Floor. I'm kind of with you, Al Boogs, but I don't mind the Dubs click at all. We are back up 144, 150. We're not going tight end. So all our guys went. Hunter is the perfect situation for this, the absolute perfect situation.
So what are we doing with the other pick?
we're not taking tight end till the end. Like, it just
Why
makes.
not? I think we should take one that we feel semi-confident in. Like, take Ferguson. Look, it's a 20-pick fall on Ferguson.
Oh, that is true. I love a 20-pick fall on Jake Ferg. Holy smokes.
She said no tight end because she saw Kelsey.
No, I just really think when you catch up at receiver, and you draft tight ends late. Like, that's how I've comfortably pulled this off before. But when you have Ferguson fall 20 spots, I love Jake Ferguson, the Cowboys passing offense. So that, and getting Travis Hunter was huge because, like, to Money Anything's point, that's the exact thing you're looking for. You're looking for the undervalued guys, either rookies, free agents, or in this situation, just a total mystery box. Like, people are saying he's on defense, and if he is, okay, he is, and if he doesn't play much, but I think, we're not factoring injury potential for, like, if there are other receivers get injured, he's forced into more of a role. The fact that he's still going to play offense some, and his targets per route run or high value targets are likely going to be fairly high. So I just think there's a lot of ways for this to hit at pick 144.
Well, also, as I say, Travis Hunter is saying this also. I mean, he could just go to coaches.
You said about the way they get paid. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the top corner just made $31 million. As we see with the receivers, like, that market goes much deeper. George Pickens is not the top receiver, and he's about to dunk on that $31 million.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you made that point the other day, and I couldn't agree more. Ian says, Megan, would you rather win $250,000 or meet Scatterbo and receive one signed jersey? Now, I love Cam Scatterbo, but this is a very easy question for me. Win $250,000. Money does buy a little bit of happiness. So,
and then she would buy a meet and greet with Kim Scatterbo where she puts her jersey.
Yeah, then I'd buy the meet and greet. Exactly. Where did McMillan go in this one? I do like McMillan.
He went at the 12 spot, 132. See, I'm not there. I think McMillan is still the clear number 3 there, where Dubs is probably the number 1. And I don't know if I don't think he's going to have as many catches and yards as Diggs, but he could have more touchdowns. And Diggs last year was a top 20 receiver. Yeah. I understand he only had a couple spike weeks, but he also didn't have the touchdown upside.
I do like McMillan. Like, I do think that's like 3rd, but he's going to, like, as we saw 2 years ago and last year, he can still spike. Like, he when it's all said and done, I think he's going to offer a lot of spike weeks. And again, if there's any injuries, he's going to have. So I really, really like McMillan. I get what you're saying, 1 versus like 3, but I almost wish we would have gone like Dubs McMillan, and then, but then you're tapping to later.
Yeah, we had to get a quarterback there.
Yeah. Yeah. That is tough. And that is tough when you do these different types of builds. So, okay. By ADP, it is, we took him last time, but Butte, Pat Bryant, DK, Trey. I'm a little worried about DK now with the
let's take Pat Bryant.
Okay, so we got that.
I like Keishon Booty, but we already have Dubs. Like, we don't have May. We don't need to double stack it.
All right, so we got Pat Bryant. I mean, we can, in this range, we could pull up like Donnie Mitchell, Tesla, Tucker. Like, these guys aren't Surratt. These guys aren't coming back most likely.
Yeah, I guess Mitchell,
really?
Yeah.
I thought you'd say like Surratt or Tucker. Or...
No, I mean, Surratt's almost definitely coming back if we want him.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just cue these in case they
do come back. We should. I mean, if we're going to pull up anyone, we should pull up Jalen Naylor, but that would have been a really high pull up.
Why?
He's probably the Raiders' number 1 receiver right now.
Over Trey Tucker?
They just gave him $13 million a year.
Over Trey Tucker?
I mean, I think it's a toss-up between them, but I think.
Are you ranking him over Trey Tucker tomorrow?
I already have him ranked over Trey Tucker.
You don't do it. Wait, I have them both in here. Your ranks. Oh, yes, you do. I'll be damned. Okay. My bad.
Oh, boy.
Okay, guys, I'll get my rankings out soon. Don't worry.
I just think we should follow the money there. And,
I'm kidding. I'm just messing with you. I'm totally kidding.
This staff is choosing him.
Okay, Cooler's good question. I did think it was 49ers, but now that Mike Evans things, I don't. Where do you think?
That's a very good one. I kind of wondered before, not that this totally nukes it, but I kind of wondered the Giants before they signed Calvin Austin on the cheap. I don't have a great landing spot. Honestly,
Giants would have actually made sense.
I don't think they have the money for it, but like I said, the Vikings, I think, desperately need a wide receiver. And I think they're trying to go all in, right?
Yeah.
So that could make sense. But yeah, I don't know, like maybe the Saints haven't done anything at wide receiver. I know, the GM likes Vele, but does Kellen Moore is the question.
Yeah. All right. So Mike said, Steve's listening to you for the Ferg Daddy. You're going to be in a Beverly Hills retirement home. God, the way I feel like I'm aging, I feel like I'll be in a retirement home like next year. Just kidding. I'm not that old, but that was hysterical, Mike. Al Boogie said Canada to Devo. Yeah, and Mr. Rufasa agreeing, like leaning in the ambiguity, like the Travis Hunter pick, like these picks when you are trying to catch up at receiver, especially. Cooler said, Steve, don't do this to me. Was that about who? Was that about Devo?
Maybe.
About Naylor? About Naylor, maybe? I don't know. Money thing. Where did John Dotson go?
Falcons.
Okay, so he said sleeping on him, he'll outperform his ADP. According to Meg, Steve doesn't have Naylor ranked higher. I did not think he'd be higher than Trey Tucker. That one surprised me. I will say that. See, Steve Surratt did not come back.
Okay.
Well, when you're at these ends and in like the 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th rounds, like who cares about like ADP,
Is Okonkwo gone yet?
We should do this first because we have DK Metcalf and who else I want.
But let's pull up Chig if he's still there.
Or why not this?
Why don't we pull up Chig?
Why would you pull up Chig over Pat Freiermuth? That is so dumb.
Because Chig will not come back. Freiermuth could come back.
No,
he's not in this draft.
Oh my God. Steve, please, God, please, can you just let me take Aaron Rodgers and Freiermuth and then you can
take them all the time. Then you don't have enough Chig.
Let's stack this thing. We are at 3. We're done. 5. We're done. Let's get another tight end and then you can pick the rest if you let me get my way here.
The last 3 shitty picks.
Oh my God.
Take Chig.
I'm not even asking you. So you know what, Steve? In end of December after Christmas, you can thank me and I'm going to label this team exactly what I did.
Okay.
And I don't feel bad. I really don't feel bad either.
I don't think anyone thought you felt bad.
Is the Congo going yet? Sorts by quarterback. Chig's been going 180? No shit.
Yes.
Steve, I mean, where do you have Pat Freiermuth ranked? I hope it's high.
No, but I will have Chig higher than him.
Okay, Chig did go. That's who Ames said. He's been going in the 180s. I don't know. I'd have Chig and Pat Freiermuth both ranked higher than where their ADP currently is. I'll say that. But I think I'd have Freiermuth ranked higher. You don't think in a Mike McCarthy offense, we don't know who's that backup quarterback? David Blau is? We don't know. He could suck.
But what we do know is that
Ames said weird. Chig went.
What we do know is that Freiermuth is still splitting time at tight end with Darnell Washington, and Chig, his tight end competition is Ben Sinnott.
which is nothing. God, that was a terrible pick by Adam Peters. Yeah. Okay. Money. Okay. It seems to be like everybody's on your side on this one.
Now, I will say Connor Hayward went to the Raiders, so
he did.
Just a 2 tight end room.
Oh baby. No, yeah, Money thinks says and who Haynes. Everybody's agreeing that he's rising fast. No, go sit in a corner, then you can thank me at Christmas.
And the fact that we're taking Freiermuth over Schultz and Hawkinson.
Oh my God, we take Schultz every time. We take Schultz every single time. Yeah, he probably will. Bobber, I think you're new. It's good to see you. We appreciate you being in here, and I thank you for being on my side on this one. All right, Steve. Here's where I don't lie. You get to make the last 3 picks, and I'm not saying a word. So 2 receivers, 1 tight end, go. So
all right. Sort
I'll
by
sort by ADP. You cook.
All right. Kate Otten is number 1.
I can't.
He's right there.
I didn't see him. Oh
God. What is going on?
I don't know. That got scary. Okay. Who's next?
Can you?
Ooh. Do you see who? Does the circle show up?
I do. Let's go Iron Manor though.
Over Mims, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I said you get. You're not worried that room's getting too crowded? Nope. I said you pick. I'm not saying. Don't even answer. That was inappropriate.
Wando hurts DK more than Iron Manor. Iron Manor is going to be outside.
All right, we got Mike Robb's guy, 3583, 1 more receiver, and it's all Stevie's pick. Steve, I shouldn't have asked about Iron Manor. That was wrong. But you make this last pick, but I'll show the board until then. Steve, I want to say I'm sorry about not listening to you, but I'm not actually. So what's your Muth exposure? Great question.
Yeah, I know. Her comment that we take Schultz in every draft, and I guarantee Pat Freiermuth, she has 3 times as much as.
He said Bobbert just makes the all to count. No, I think it's not. So it's great to see Bobber in here, but that was funny. Loki has to be killing Steve. Okay, I'm looking this up. Let's see. And I will be honest. I'll even show it. I put it up on a different screen. And it is through, let me refresh, make sure, through 26 drafts. But I have like 10 on drafters, and I did a lot there too. So through 26 drafts, take a guess.
16%
or team?
No, 16 total.
Well, I can't. Oh, wait. Yes, I can figure it out. No, it's actually a little lower. Guess the percent for fun. 26 teams.
45%.
Very close. It is 42%. 11 of the 26 teams, 42%, $110 American on Mr. Pat Freiermuth. And it's not enough.
How much Schultz do you have?
Well, it's you. It's whatever drafts I do with you, because I certainly 5 teams, 19%. So 5 sibling showdowns.
So like I said, you more than double Freiermuth than Schultz.
Great. I did want to sneak Mims last second, but then I said, I'm gonna be a lady of my word. That's my QB. You cook, Steve. Here's Meg's reward. You get to pick rounds 18, 19, and 20. You are welcome. Okay, so Jahan Dotson, he's recommending recommending Jahan Dotson.
It's definitely not the worst click.
These 3 picks are all yours, but not without a healthy dose of criticism.
Yeah. 20th round, a guy like Dotson.
Yeah.
They don't have a first. They have so many other needs. I don't know if they drafted early.
He said he went.
There he did go. In the 3 spot. 18th round.
Oh, yeah. 214. That's fair. Yeah. Paulina said Steve's picks are just suggestions. Okay. Last pick of the draft by ADP. Branch, Mooney, Keenan Allen, Ted Hurst, Bateman, Chris Bell, Slayton, Wicks, Hollins. By your rank, again, I know you're doing their update tomorrow. Keenan, Kirk, Besh, Mooney, Bell. What are you thinking?
Let's take Keenan Allen for a
Yeah,
starting.
we talked about this. This is a team where if we hit on like a Keenan Allen and Travis Hunter, it's not going to feel so thin. If we miss, okay, it's probably going to feel a little thin, So
yeah,
I like it. I'll keep my exposure up. Let me catch up, and then we can do our team reviews. The only time Steve has control, by the way, Meg is still clicking, is between Keon Coleman, Devon Vele, and Joe Mixon. Yeah, see, I agree. 42% too low, 100% too low. Yeah, Hail Mary and Mac Hollins. I mean, it is like he has like had some fun spike weeks the last 2 years. He's not going to be with Patriots anymore though, right?
No, he's still in the Patriots.
Oh, he is? That was a 2-year deal? Okay. Then I don't mind that. I mean, we saw it in the Super Bowl. We saw it in the play. I don't know. Somehow the guy just seems to have some spike week in him. Okay. That was pretty good. All right. Let us first let's review. We spun the wheel. We said Hyperfragile running back, and then we decided to push it one extra and do 5 in a row, be done. So 3, 5, 9, 3 from the one spot. Brock Purdy, Malik Willis, Aaron Rodgers, Bijan Robinson, Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne, DeAndre Swift, Cam Scatterboot, right in a row. First 5 picks, and I love it. DK Metcalf, Ricky Pearsall, Romeo Doubs, Khalil Shakir, Travis Hunter, Pat Bryant, Adonai Mitchell, Io Manor, Keenan Allen, Jake Ferguson, because he fell 20 spots. Pat Freiermuth, Kate Otten. I freaking love this team, Steve. I mean, I feel the exact opposite doing the 2 extreme versions. 0 RB, essentially 0 wide receiver, Hyperfragile, with like super robust running back. I love this team compared to the other ones. We still stacked 2 of our 3 quarterbacks. Hopefully, I hope to God Aaron Rodgers goes back to Pittsburgh. We still got 4 receivers by pick 121. Obviously, we threw 9 at it, and we talked about it throughout, like getting guys like it's kind of a mix of like the vegetables, like Shakir, and then the upside swings of Hunter, Pat Bryant, Adonai Mitchell, Io Manor. The last 5 picks are upside swings, but if a few of those hit for enough spike weeks, I think this is really glued together really well. I said we'd start tight end late, but couldn't pass up that, that Ferguson fall and anchor the room there. I absolutely love it. What are your thoughts?
No, and I think, quarterback, hopefully Rodgers is playing, but Purdy and Willis are a fun combo. Purdy won people millions of dollars last year, and Malik Willis has a lot of rushing upside, and like I said, should be behind a lot. The receivers, for starting as late as we did, like I still think the first 4 are pretty quality, and then it's like taking shots. Some might totally fail, and this could be a thinner room, but the way we're building is basically every week our flex is coming from the running back, so we just need 3 receivers every week.
Yeah.
So
and
even 2 of those later receivers just totally fail, whether it's Keenan Allen, whether it's Travis Hunter, whether it's Adonai Mitchell, or whoever, it doesn't matter. Like, we still should be pretty fine because our running back is just we're going to have like the best running back score in this draft, I believe, and then our flex should be pretty strong as well.
Wait, Aiden's not in this one. How could he see the point? The points.
It shows the projected points, Meg. go to the top. You can see it.
Oh my God, I'm such a moron. That was so embarrassing. But he pointed out, and it's true, increase of, and I know, by the way, our mom plays a little bit of fantasy. Our dad plays a lot of fantasy. We are going to get D&B, Deb and Bill, on a show. I'm determined for the 24-hour live stream. Our mom sweats projected points. Does she not, Steve? I mean, when we used to play an actual family fantasy, it was basically like projected points was gospel. It's not gospel, but it is, it's kind of an outline, right? And this does show an increase of 800 projected points. You landed that plane through the thunderstorm. I really, really like this. I might have to share this one on Twitter. This is a beaut.
I think the dichotomy between the two, because the other one, we even had much earlier quarterback in Caleb Williams. Now, part of it is our last quarterback was total dust.
Yeah.
So we would have cracked the 2,000 points.
Easy talking about Kirk like that. I love him.
Well, he's not projected for many points, I'm guessing.
No,
but it does just show the early running back versus early receiver heavy build, like which one is just putting out more projected points. And the reality is it is just going to create more real points.
Right. Well, I sure hope so. So I really, really like this. Let's do the other team reviews too. This is comment, Aiden's saying do a third draft. I mean, I wish I could. I got to let this guy out, take care of him. And I really want to do golf lineups. But we are going to be back on Sunday. But this is hysterical. The third draft is the infamous zero QB. That would have to be like 4 quarterbacks late. Maybe we try to pull that off on Sunday. Maybe we'll do the wheels back and forth, and then we try to pull off like a 4 quarterback slate or something like that. It is fun to play around with different.
No, it is. It definitely is.
Coolers. Wait till DNB see this. Mama and Papa Shout versus, or it could too. It could be, boys versus girls. It could be Mama and Papa Shout versus Steve and I. I like this. This is good. Let's keep cooking these ideas up for the 24-hour show. Yeah, at least half of those projected points are Pat Frymouth,
Oh my.
Is it true spread was the school resource officer when your parents were in elementary school? That's hysterical. Are rookies really coming through as 0 points?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Rudy, no. Okay.
Anyone not on a team right now. So like Darnell Mooney, et cetera.
Okay. Gotcha. Good point then. Okay. So let's do our team reviews. Young Mula from the second spot, 3-6-9-2. Caleb Williams, and he did a double elite tight end. I know Caleb Williams, CJ Stroud, Shador Sanders, Jahmyr Gibbs, Jadarian Price, Rashad White, JCM, Chris Rodriguez. So he's did a little Washington handcuff, which is fun. Chris Rodriguez, and then a former one. Chris Rodriguez, Braylon Allen, and then Nico Collins, Jamison Williams, Parker Washington, Quentin Johnston, Jerry Jeudy, Tank Dell, Kyle Williams, Isaiah Bond, Traylon Burks. So a little more Washington there. Brock Bowers, Colston, Loveland. So 3-6-9-2. I mean, I guess with the anchor RB, I was going to say this, it feels like this should be 7 running backs since you started the second one late, but you are anchored. So it's a hero RB build.
Yeah.
And so I think that's 5-6. And I do really like whether it's hero RB or zero RB, when you can say, I'm going to get this running back room. Right. Mm-hmm. And granted, now if Jeremiah Love comes, then that kind of busts that idea. But especially when we're in the main drafting season and truly knew what the running back rooms, I like being able to say, I'm doing hero RB or I'm doing zero RB. And I'm saying I've got 1 or 2 running back rooms. And I think that helps both floor and ceiling, especially in this situation where you got Rashad White at 119 and Ja'Cory Grosvenor at 122. So really like that. And then I believe you have all your quarterbacks, Nico and Stroud. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I do need to download BBO, Best Ball Overlay, Caleb and Loveland, Shador. And yeah, so all stacked up. Love that. And then obviously a very strong tight end room. It's not my favorite way to build with the double elite, but I think you landed the plane and made it all work.
That in the draft, like I'm going with the double elite or bully tight end. That's what he said. And
exactly. So, and you're going to have a lot of weeks where your flex points could come from the tight end position, obviously.
Yeah, we saw it last year.
So yeah, a different way to build, but I think you definitely landed the plane. Okay, Spunky joined, and thank you so much. We appreciate that. 3-6-8-3 from the 4 spot. Jane Daniels, Matthew Stafford, Sam Darnold. What are you eating, Rudy? Okay, sorry, he's trying to eat the chair cover, which I love. Sam Darnold, Chase Brown, because we talked about hoping he'd come back to us. Ramondre Stevenson, Rico Dowdle, Jonah Coleman, Katron Allen, Ray Davis, Puka, Chris Olave, Terry McLaurin, Mekhi Lemon, Omar Cooper, Cooper Kupp, Marvin Mims, Chris Brazell. So I know he's got some rookie receivers you really like. Dalton Kincaid, AJ Barner, and Eli Stowers. So definitely has Jaden stacked. Excuse me. Jaden stacked. Stafford stacked. I think Darnold stacked. Yeah, he's got all his quarterbacks stacked up. Definitely love the double anchor with Chase Brown and Ramondre, and a really strong receiver room with some fun upside rookies, and still like the tight end room too. So I really like the team. What are your thoughts on this team?
Yeah, no, I think he, kind of went anchor running back with Brown and then hit it back with Ramondre and Rico. So I think that's a good top three. Still makes the wide receiver room fun. You got an elite quarterback and then two others. What was the tight end room again?
Oh, sorry. It's Dalton Kincaid, AJ Barner. So Barner's stacked up too. So yeah, he's got some, even some double stacks in there too. Yeah.
I excuse me. I like how that turned out.
And then, two rookies. He got Lemon, followed, almost picked 70. Cooper, Omar Cooper, who I know you're very high on, could be around one pick. So definitely some fun upside rookie swings in there at three of the positions too.
Yeah.
Okay. Very nice. Spunky. Let us see. Yeah. Is Div's a member, right?
Yep.
Okay. 3, 6, 8, 3. Appreciate you, Div, from the 7th spot. Josh Allen, Bo Nix, Tua, and then Christian McCaffrey, Quinshawn Junkins, Kyle Monangai, Emmett Johnson, your guy, Tajay Spears, Nicholas Singleton, Drake London, Zay Flowers, Cortland Sutton, Jordan Addison, Denzel Boston, Rashid Shaheed, Malik Washington, Hollywood Brown, Harold Fannin, Juwan Johnson, and Dalton Schultz. So he's got, I really need to get best ball overlay. Josh Allen, I don't think, but you don't need Josh Allen stacked at all. Bo Nix, I definitely saw. Yeah, Sutton, excuse me. And then Tua, with London. Yeah. So assuming Tua gets some starts, you got nice double anchor with Christian McCaffrey, Judkins, and then I think strong running back room with some fun upside rookie swings. And then, I had gotten 4 receivers by 103 and tacked on 4 more. So I feel like every room's nice and balanced, I think.
I think it's very balanced. Allen and Nix, even if Tua plays half the year or less, like you're still fine there. But I like having the extra insurance policy with Tua. Tight end room, I think is, fine. Running back, like you said, it's like an anchor, but then some other guys who should, have good projectable roles.
This is funny. Buddy's thing says, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, invite Steve to draft, then proceed to tell him he's there for moral support and take everyone I want. JB said, the Washington combo made me stop at 6, but in general, I'd agree with 7. Yeah, I think I think that is nice, especially in those type of builds, to do that kind of, handcuff room. So I think that made a ton of sense. Okay. I knew there was stuff about James Pierce. He said he's released. But career in jeopardy. And he says, I'm expecting bully tight ends to make the flex. Absolutely. Yeah. Drafting like they're hitting the flex for sure. Good luck to you too. Appreciate you, GAB. We already went over. Yeah. We went over his team.
We got everyone right.
Let's see. 8-hole said 8-hole is who? I need to Frito 1973 and then King of QC, but I don't think they're members. Frito, anytime we would love to do team reviews. We do them for our Fanspeak fam. If you want to click the join button, you're welcome to now. If not, join our Discord. We do team reviews there. But we do team reviews for our Fanspeak fam, of course, fun emojis, and 2 extra shows a week, one from Steve on weekends and 1 live show every Sunday night, which was going to be a fun one. So again, if you are a Fanspeak fam, YouTube member, this Sunday night, 9 p.m., Steve and I will be back. We'll do the wheel back and forth, who gets each pick. Maybe we'll do something crazy like a 0 quarterback build like Money Anything was saying. But we do appreciate you drafting with us. And if you'd like to join in the future, we would be happy to do team reviews. But great night, Fanspeak fam. Appreciate everybody, watching, liking, chatting, drafting with us. We appreciate it. Steve says, didn't love my team for some reason. There were no top running backs. Yeah, we kind of made a little run on the room there. But no, I feel like your team is nice and balanced. Steve, like at each position.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like that, Steve?
No, I agree. I like, I don't take a ton of Harold Fannin, but I definitely recognize the upside in him and Juwan Johnson. That's a fun 1-2 combo. And then I can't remember who the third tight end was. But the receiver room, I think, is strong. And then Josh Allen. I mean, you potentially QB1. So
usually is. Yeah. So like that a lot. Okay. This has been fun, Steve. We got 2 drafts in. Got a lot of laughs, drafted with a lot of good people. We appreciate you a ton. Again, all YouTube members, we will be back on Sunday night at 9 p.m. Steve will be back tomorrow at noon for best ball lunch break, back in the football streets. He said he may even throw in an extra baseball draft Sunday, but we will be back Sunday night. He will be back tomorrow for best ball lunch break. Any other final thoughts for the people, Steve?
No, hope everyone has a great night and good luck with your drafts, and we'll catch you next time.
Rudy, say bye to everybody. Show that little naughty face. There you go. There he is. He's trying to eat stuff. So for Rudy, for Steve, I'm Meg, and we will see you next time.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg and Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one.